Welcome back to Resident Evil 4. Now, there's supposed to be a guy that runs up there. Oh, there he is. Gotta deal with some more catapults. Oh, fun. Like usual, just keep moving. They have very poor aim. At least Ashley's not there to die because... that one scene where she's there, she gets killed so easy. Hey, buddy. As he falls down the stairs.
He's falling.
That would hurt so bad. I don't know if you've experienced falling down the stairs, but I have.
I've managed to avoid it.
I managed to avoid fall staring. Yeah, with all these upgrades, the Red 9 is a beefy pistol. Once you get it maxed out, it would be comparable to a Magnum, but obviously you can get more bullets for it, so Red 9 is a good gun. Now, once you cleared that area, you don't have to deal with, necessarily, with the people with the catapults, but they're annoying. Their aim is very poor, though. I just don't want him to destroy my barrels, so I just get over here and get him this way. If you notice, they're just hitting random spots, nowhere near where I was standing when they fired it initially. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Lucky bastard.
Oh, but you got him in the dick.
I mean, that would kill me, too. Was it worth it? Well, I pretty much got most of my shots back, I think.
Get over there.
Fucking egg. Fucking egg is still just there.
Egg.
I've never felt so much unnecessary rage towards an egg before. It won't be the last time. That's why I ate them for dinner. I wanted to attack them with my mouth. Very Leon line to that one too, wow. Just in that mindset. So to save some time here, there's some blocks of wood randomly in this clock tower here, so just shoot them. You can get all three of them from the bottom floor. You can kind of see the other one. It's a little hard to see from the single, but it's up there. So their idea is they can't move the gate as long as should we block maybe the gears? No, we shouldn't break the gears. Let's just put 3 planks of wood to block it. That'll stop Leon. But usually what happens is you climb all the way up this little clock tower area and you find a note at the top that says, oh, we put obstructions in the gears to stop it, so this is just a time saver. This is another area where it's actually pretty easy to die, and in kind of unexpected ways. I mean, not really truly unexpected, because it's still ambush related. But I guess stupid ways would be more accurate.
Giant hog comes in, picks you up.
Drops me on a spike. Very Mortal Kombat. See, this is where they talk about a ritual prepared for Ashley. And we find out the name of the bugs is the Novistadors. Guess they're all named that? I don't know necessarily how the Las Plagas turned into giant bugs, but it's one of those, don't worry about it. Pretty much all Resident Evil games have sort of giant bug monsters. We jammed the gear in 3 places. If you could buy us enough time, it bought you legitimately no time. The letter itself bought you more time than what you did. I forget. I'm herb the fuck up, though. I should be fine for a while, but a room we'll be soon going to is really going to test my patience in that regard. Look at this cinematic. Look how ugly it is. This is not my capture card. For whatever reason, they just didn't up the quality of this specific cinematic, and only that one.
That looks like it was taken directly from the GameCube game.
I'm pretty sure it was. Actually, I think there's 2 of them that are like that. I think one in the later levels is just like that. They just forgot. You can hear the door opening. Some people are pouring in, including a lot of people with crossbows. The biggest pains in the asses in this game. But just do my technique, which is tank it. Don't do that. It's pretty stupid, but I did it anyway. Oh, shit.
Egg.
Egg. Egg no more.
I win.
Get back to Ashley. Ashley, I've defeated the egg. Good, I guess. I wasn't looking for a compliment.
I don't need your approval.
I don't need your approval. I got one of my own.
I don't need your approval. I've got Ashley.
You certainly do. Now, jumping down here activates a little bit of an ambush. Now, do my secret strat. Stand completely still for 5 seconds. And then turn around and go up the ladder. Because if you run forward, you run into the explosives. If you climb up, you immediately run into that guy. But if you stand still for 5 seconds, he'll always jump down the ladder around that time, and the bomb will explode in your face and miss you.
That was very much a moment of him seeing what's happening in front of him and going, nope.
Processing it. Here's the synchronized diving team. I have found my place of defense. Well, I'm gonna show him this time. Whee!
Whee!
Now, this is what I call a strat.
Maybe not a speed run strat, but yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, I've never rushed these games. I believe in the savor the flavor method. It'd be funny if the items they have just stay on the floor, so there's like 8 sides stacked there. Oh yeah, one bomb guy. He could have thrown it, maybe he was just like impressed. I think there's one guy with a crossbow down here, but otherwise that solves a lot of the ambush issue, is them not figuring out, Leon has our number. I started getting anxious there because I didn't remember if I opened those boxes. And if I didn't break them, I would have been very upset. Now, to prepare myself for ambush number 2, once again, depending on our handy-dandy sniper rifle, they'll get nowhere near me. They're too slow. For some reason, some weirdo put a typewriter down here, too. They can't even in-game explain that properly. I don't know, maybe the inventory man types up manifests to a typewriter outside?
For that nice night air.
It seems like he probably knocked off that thing and fell down the cliff like, ah, shit, again. So a bunch of these guys surround us on both sides, including a dude with a rocket launcher that has never, ever, ever hit me. You can see him right there. So I just throw a grenade, slow them down, turn around. And again, because it's an RPG, they only have one shot, and then they just stand there like, oh, well. Oh, there he goes, he missed. Wasn't even close. God, the sniper rifle's too good. It hit like 3 guys in one shot.
2 separate times.
And ambush number 3 is gone. You can die easily in the castle because, I mean, you have to keep in mind, I know where the ambushes are, but they get you with ambushes relentlessly in this part. It's a pain in the ass, in most cases. But the next room is a pain in the ass every time I play it. Similar to that water room. That's why I'm going back here and saving, because this room fucking sucks. All right, now steadying myself. And I think as soon as I go in this room, it pauses as I go, If you notice, there's 2 blind guys in this room and dudes.
Oh, God.
So I have to fight the guys, and they're going to hear all of it. And since there's 2 of them, even when I'm fighting them, they'll hear it. And as I mentioned, those blind guys can be either a cakewalk or they will just kill you instantly because you get stun locked by them very easily. The best thing I recommend at this point is the dudes in the room are going to cause you the most problems because they're going to attract the most noise, so kill them as quickly as possible. But as soon as you do, those 2 will come running at you. So you have to walk away. You can't run much. You got to pick and choose the spots where you can run because they hear you running. You still want the claw swipe at me.
Yeah.
And this sucks because you're walking. You can't look at them while you're walking. There are some bells in this room, but you only got 2. And that doesn't really work that well. Doesn't always work, too. There are more guys that just also came into this room, so I'm not done having to fight guys while dealing with them. Oh, God.
I hated him, too.
It'd be nice if they slashed them to pieces as well, but they always just seem to collide through each other. Thanks for lining up, guys. Just walk away. Just walk.
Just walk away.
Don't notice me. Don't notice me. You can hear him right behind me. Oops.
We know what we're doing to you.
This guy's gonna get me for sure. And also because their blind flash grenades do not work on the blade guys.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
See, I couldn't pause. He stun locked me with the hit and immediately hit me before I could do anything. Second try goes pretty rough as well. But luckily they do the respawn like right at the door. Oh, God, oh, God. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. They just start punching each other instead. That sound they make, that it's like the noise I make when I try to open a jar. And you can't wear a helmet, so you can't headshot him. But one thing I can depend on... Oh, it gave me a first aid spray. Nice. I'm going to need those. Aw, shit, I just missed all of them. I just figure this gun does a one-shot kill most of the time, so I'm gonna use that one to kill the dudes. Watch this.
Fuck. Fuck.
I was stun locked that whole time. I couldn't heal. Yep, there's the other one, too.
Still going.
Well, gotta use the heal again.
Christ.
And I'm cornered by both of them. Great. This game doesn't necessarily give you the fine motor control sometimes. Oh boy. Again, it gets a little easier when you're able to remove the guys in the room because you're less pressured to have to shoot in a hurry. But even just having 2 of them proves to be very difficult. But this does move it from a hard to a difficult fight. What I recommend is to use their running while they're swinging around because they really can't hear you while they're swinging around, but just stop running right before they stop swinging around. They can hear you actually running. I think there's 1 bell left. Yeah, I can at least use 1 bell. Maybe I can get him stuck in the wall. Nope, he just destroys it and doesn't get stuck on the wall. Great. Now remember with these guys, usually you can shoot them if you hold completely still, they don't know where you are.
Whoa!
And they'll do weird shit like that. Oh no, he knows where I am. Oh, they both know where I am. This spot is tough. And they also have a habit of always walking towards you. They have a scary looking walk. I wonder if there's someone specifically over here.
I can hear you thinking.
This is the one moment where I can't mumble thoughts to myself. Shit. See, if you hold still, usually they don't notice you. You just do that every time. I'm sure he'll do it again. I'm just lucky the other guy's so far away that he can't hear me right now. He's getting frustrated. All right, now it's become a lot more manageable. This is also where that audio depth issue becomes a problem, because sometimes they sound like they're right behind me when they're not. Finally, that rough spot is done.
Phew.
That is probably one of the hardest parts in this entire castle area. I've never done that one very well. Because at a certain point it comes down to luck. I love these vases that contain a single grenade on displays in the castle.
Well, you know, after that display that had the rocket launcher and a bunch of ammo, I think I figured out why they're all in these jars and barrels and everywhere. Because they don't realize that they're weaponry. They think they're just decoration.
I mean, we found it in the village. Like, when we got the shotgun, it was on a display on the wall. We didn't realize this would be an issue with the Las Plagas. They make them not know what guns mean. Now, there's a couple little treasures in here. Nothing too much, but we're starting to get to the fancier, more dangerous area of the castle. Now get ready for some Mortal Kombat.
Ashley.
With Ashley. Yeah, exactly.
Bring it on.
Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's
Do
time
do
to
do
throw
do
in the
do do
towel?
do do.
Dun dun dun. Now I like this death, so I usually let it happen once.
Oh.
That's why I say it's Mortal Kombat.
No kidding.
Bleh. Plus, the cinematics always tend to respawn you right when they start, so that'd suck if it put you back at the two blind guys fight.
Like I said before, bring it on.
Leon!
We'll call this a handicap.
Mr. Kennedy.
It's okay, they're with
when
me.
it's time to throw in the towel?
So after seeing the future, I fixed it by doing this move, which is also pretty ridiculous.
How long has he had that?
Satisfying sound of one's impalement.
I also has an impalement phone.
Won't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more
Doesn't this feel very James Bond?
Yeah.
kill!
Oh shit. Now we gotta fight one of these guys.
We shall prepare for
The coolest enemy in this game.
Leon, you're alive.
I know, thanks though.
Thanks, I wasn't sure.
Let me check real quick.
So maybe you haven't
How do you
realized,
check when you're
but
alive?
it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've
He-
to
meow.
dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please.
Even if the line is very stupid.
And I will.
I wish I could take off my right hand. Gets really depressed.
That's my one problem.
If only I didn't have my right hand. It's causing me all sorts of issues. So the crown is just like the lantern we had before. It is one of those ones where if you add items to it, it gets better. But there's only one of each of the items we add to them. But they're in this area, so hold on to the crown. Even when we meet him, this guy down here, he has something that we want, and we're going to buy from him. It's like the final gun I buy from him.
Welcome to my house.
Welcome to fucking bats! The fucking bats!
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Stop hitting my children.
He opens the code, more bats pour out.
I'll buy it.
So we're gonna sell our riot gun.
Thank you.
You've served us well.
Is that all?
But we're about to get the better one, I think.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
This special gun is known as the
Is that
Striker.
all, stranger?
One, it takes up less room,
Hmm.
which is already nice. But that barrel on it can hold a lot of shots. Not yet, but it will.
That kind of barrel-fed shotgun is like one of my best friends in Stalker Call of Pripyat.
And it will be your best friend in the later part of this game, especially if you're having ammo issues, because it tends to have such a large clip. You don't necessarily have to worry about ammo with this gun as much.
Is that Thank you.
I could save that money, or I could pump a little bit of money into the Broken Butterfly to give it a little bit of a buff. Should I at least give it a firepower buff and just so it can reload faster, I think. So yeah, I give this one a little buff, but I don't throw a whole lot into it a lot of times. Fucking bats! There are many more than last time.
He looked like he was moving his arm to get out of the way.
Do you want to buy some bats? I said no. I've got a 2-for-1 sale. You have no idea how many bats are in London.
You buy two, you get one whole family.
It'd be funny if they followed me up the ladder.
Daddy!
I've become one with the bats.
I don't hate them anymore.
Because I love them, I could never buy them.
Now leave me.
Uh-oh.
Gesundheit. Wait.
Sorry, that sound was my butthole. Anyway, we're moving on. The creature's just like, ugh.
Leaves.
Oh, guys. Oh, God, he's in the room with me. So this is one of those classic thing where there is a elevator to get out of here, but the power's out. The elevator's not moving yet, so we gotta get the power on. Wonder if that's gonna put us into danger. Ugh.
Or maybe it just doesn't wanna.
You just hear this, just from down there. So at this point, get used to your QTEs. We get hunted by the Resident Evil's version of a xenomorph combined with a predator.
I figured it was one of those guys. I mean, Salazar literally told one of them to get you.
But he's so cool looking. This music's spooky too. Now this, we've been waiting to use it. It's time.
Oh, yeah.
This is the reason we hold on to the rocket launcher. But we have to do something very specific. elevator gonna take 11 minutes to get here. Or however, it just takes a long time for the elevator to arrive. Just enough time to fight this guy. We try to leave.
I hope it's temporary.
There he is. Coolest looking creature in this game. Now, he's also all QTE attacks, so as long as you're in your hand, you can usually dodge him. It's just fast. Now, the only way to hurt him is you have to put some of these freezing tanks on him first. If you shoot him with a normal gun, this is the only way to damage him, but if you use the RPG, one shot, go away!
Yeah. Fuck yes.
And it immediately solves that boss. One hit and done. And it does give us a piece of the crown, which is nice. You can go this whole fight without killing him. You just escape him. Because he is very hard to fight, like if you just do it the normal way. You have to run around the room freezing him, dodging all of his QTEs. He takes a lot of damage. He's very fast. So if you manage to hold up to that point, congrats. You got a one-hit kill, and you can just move on. It also means we have room in our inventory again. Hooray!
You can stick your head in there.
And I will.
Smells like me.
You open it up again, literally his head is in the inventory slot. This is comfortable. So you can usually see, you have more of these frozen like liquid nitrogen canisters around here, so you fight them all throughout this area if you really wanted to. At this point, we won't ever really need a rocket launcher again outside of the normal Resident Evil reason. But it served its purpose well. I remember doing a practice run of that fight, and I just completely whiffed and missed with the rocket launcher.
Oh.
It seems that Salazar is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and
Look at this evil-ass room.
Of this swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
We have villain number 3, Krauser. Military dude.
Vulgan.
Basically. He's kind of a dumbass.
Yeah, and?
You'll find out soon enough. He belongs with us in that case. You do find out that him and Leon went to the same school, so it really does make sense. Schoolyard chums.
I hated him. He'd never stop talking.
That's why I gave up talking years ago. Shit. But it is also, I feel kind of bad for Salazar because because he's basically just given up on him before it's even ended. He's like, oh, well, he's going to die anyway, so just fucking get ready. Of course, I wouldn't have any faith in Salazar either. His whole trap mechanic thing has just been shit all throughout this.
Yeah.
We've managed to survive all of them.
And he only died once because you wanted to.
All those times I died in the game, totally because I wanted to.